Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Mike Huckabee.
Well, let me say thanks to the United States Navy Ceremonial Guard Drill Team. As you can see, we're today beginning a week-long recognition of these outstanding men and women who, between Armed Services Day and Memorial Day, give us all reasons to be very proud to be Americans. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't have our freedom. They are the ones who make it possible for us to be able to say, God bless them, God bless the USA, and God bless you for joining us. You will not want to miss a moment of tonight's special edition of Huckabee. Well, let me tell you, I'm pretty lathered up about Speaker Nancy Pelosi's outrageous allegations this week that the CIA is lying and now denying that she was ever briefed on waterboarding. She's either not telling the truth or she's lost the necessary mental skills of basic memory to remain in her job. Now, I decided to express my feelings in the form of poetry. So with apologies to Robert Frost and kudos to Edgar Allan Poe, here's my take on the insanity with Miss Pelosi. The poem is called Fancy Nancy by Mike Huckabee. Here's a story about a lady named Nancy, a ruthless politician, but dressed very fancy. Very ambitious, she got herself elected speaker. But as for keeping secrets, she's proved quite a leaker. She flies on government planes coast to coast and doesn't mind that our economy is toast. She makes the Air Force squire her in their military jets because there's room for her family, her staff, and even her pets. Now, until now, she annoyed us, but her gaffes were mostly funny, even though it was painful to watch her waste our tax money. But now her wacky comments are no laughing matter. She's either unwilling to tell the truth or she's mad as a hatter. Now, she said in those briefings and knew about enhanced interrogation, but claims she wasn't there and can't give an explanation. She disparages the CIA and says they're a bunch of liars. Even the press aren't buying it, and they're stoking their fires. I think Speaker Pelosi has done too much speaking, and instead of her trashing our intelligence officials, it's her nose that needs tweaking. If forced to believe whether the CIA and her colleagues or Congress are lying, or it's Speaker Pelosi whose credibility and career is dying, I believe in the integrity of the men and women who sacrifice to keep us safe, not the woman who has been caught flat-footed lying to our face. I say it here, and I say it rather clear. It's time for Nancy Pelosi to resign and get the heck out of here. Well, I welcome your views, or better yet, you can send me your poem to express your feelings. Send it to me at MikeHuckabee.com. Click on to Fox Show Feedback and send your message. Nancy Pelosi's been in the news a lot this week.
Does she have celiac disease?
No, I think there's something else going on with Nancy Pelosi. She would be better off if that's what she could blame this on. You know, just watching her, I mean, I find it's almost as if she doesn't understand that there's a moment to be political and then one has to go in and govern and put the politics aside. And it appears that she's just been caught in the trap of trying to politicize something that cannot be politicized, and that's the intelligence. What's the sort of the backstage chatter, if there is backstage chatter on your program, The View, of what's happening with Nancy Pelosi and what she should do?
We've just kind of begun to dig into what's happening. We certainly just brushed the surface this past week. And certainly I don't think that she's been, I'm not as apt to say someone has been caught up in something because it seems a little passive. I feel as though these have been deliberate decisions that she's made along the way. Just my opinion. Yeah. Don't have to have it. But I think you're right. That's my new motto. But I do, and I loved your poem. I thought that was stellar.
I doubt it'll be published anywhere except on the Fox News website. But,
you know, and I can only, don't be surprised, I can only speak from my own heart in this. It's certainly disappointing. I think, to try to diminish the importance of our intelligence agencies, especially now when we need them more than ever. These are institutions that have kept us safe. What are they saying now? Over 60% of the information we received came through those enhanced interrogations post 9/11. And I think that our military men and women and CIA and everyone working to keep this country safe always has this nation's best interest at heart. And, you know, whether she's lying or not, I don't know. Maybe she needs a little enhanced interrogation to figure it out, but just throwing it out there.
Elisabeth, we love you here on this show. We will forever be indebted for your being here. Thank you so very much for being our guest again. Elisabeth Hasselbeck, everybody.
All right. Get a good grip. All right, here's the bucket of water in his hand. Right. The sergeant is over Mancow's head. We're going to do it on 5, okay? Okay. 1, 2, I lied. Ooh, water going. All right, that's it. That's it. All right. Oh, God. Mancow is soaked. Oh. Mancow is soaked. We all got a little water on him. How you doing, buddy? All right. You're soaked, man. How do you feel? You want the EMT?
No, no, no.
The EMT's here.
No, no, it's okay. It is.
Mr. Brett.
I'm fine. It is way worse than I thought it would be. And it is way worse than I thought it would be. And that's no joke.
Would you consider that torture?
Look, all that's been done to this country, and I heard about water being dropped on someone's face, and I never considered torture. Even when I was laying there, I thought this is going to be no big deal. I go swimming. It's going to be like being in the tub. It is such an odd feeling to have water poured down your nose and your mouth with your head back. It was instantaneous. I thought I could hold out 30 seconds, 60 seconds. It was instantaneous. And I don't want to say this. I do not want to say this. Absolutely torture.
You do?
Absolutely. I mean, that's drowning.